I'm Russell.
And I'm Lana.
And this is Texas Young Guns. Today, we're doing our first KOA review for the channel. And we stayed at the San Antonio KOA sometime around late August, early September.
San Antonio is definitely one of my favorite Texas cities. There's lots of culture, lots of Texas charm, and a lot of Texas history, all the way back to, remember, the Alamo. And so if you've never visited San Antonio, it is definitely a place that everyone should see if you are in Texas.
Now, there are several parks actually in the San Antonio area that look pretty nice. We chose the KOA because we did a 2-week trip. We have a lot of experience with the KOAs. We'll certainly be going back since it's her favorite town to visit.
Mm-hmm.
But to start off in San Antonio with the RV, we decided to do the KOA. Makes it easy. And there were several benefits as we found out by staying at that particular location.
So upon arrival, we actually got there late at night because we left after work. Then we made about the 4-hour drive or so into San Antonio. So we got there pretty late at night. And it was really nice because the man at the front gate actually called us and checked in on us to make sure we were still coming. And we just happened to be driving through in San Antonio, and we told him we were only about 5 or 10 minutes away. So when we got there, it is a very secure location. You have to have a gate code to get in. And so upon arrival, we checked in with the man. He gave us all our information, our gate code, and then he escorted us to our site via golf cart.
I was just more impressed that it was so late and they were still doing it.
And very friendly. They were not grumpy pants with us being late.
Grumpy pants.
Grumpy pants.
That's not a good way to go.
Mm-mm.
Now, when you arrive to this KOA, if you've ever been to a nicer KOA, you kind of know what to expect. And this one really was no different as far as that goes. Nice gravel / paved roads. Our particular site was gravel, and I think most of them, if not all of them, are. They had the typical KOA swimming pool, which was actually really nice. We definitely partook while we were there.
Yeah, it was very nice. Of course, we were there during the summer, but yeah.
Yeah. And one good thing about this particular KOA, which I think is kind of what I saw in most of the RV spots there in San Antonio, is they have lots of trees. They do have spots like ours that wasn't necessarily shaded the whole way, but there are lots of spots, if you know what to look for, that are shaded.
Yeah, I'd say just do your research.
Yeah.
You can look at the maps online for the most part and do your research.
One good thing about KOAs is generally their maps are pretty good. But we walked around and really didn't see any spots where, I wouldn't want to stay. Now let's talk about the reason why you're getting away from home.
But the things that we
TV and internet.
That's like the first thing that everyone talks about is that it's spotty Wi-Fi or the TV didn't work.
Yeah. Unfortunately, the Wi-Fi was kind of spotty at this particular KOA. I guess that could be attributed to where we were, but I would say we were pretty close to the office. So I feel like it should have been better than what it was, but we don't live for the Wi-Fi.
No.
But what we did use it was a little spotty. Now the TV was excellent.
And hitting on, if you are there for just relaxation, you plan to stay at the KOA, there is a really nice store, pretty well stocked, has, the normal campground things that you'd want. There is a fantastic restaurant. We did not eat at the restaurant because, like I said, I am a San Antonio lover, so there's staple restaurants to have to go to when I'm in the town of San Antonio. But there is a nice restaurant where if you don't want to leave and you don't want to cook, you can eat there. And there's also lots of family activities. We happened to be there on a holiday weekend, and when we got there, they gave us a whole brochure of things that were going on, from everything to making tie-dye t-shirts to cooking s'mores out by a campfire. So this particular KOA did have lots of fun family activities.
Now, one big positive of this RV campsite is that it is very convenient to get to and from actual downtown San Antonio.
Yeah, we did not have a toad at this time. Future video, we just got one.
Dinghy toad, whatever you want to call it. But the city bus, picks up right outside the KOA in San Antonio. So you literally walk out that secure gate, and it is right there. They have, I believe, apps and whatnot. They even have a system where you can text in to see where the bus is at your particular stop. And if you time it just right, there's no waiting.
It's AC. It's $2.75 all day, so you can't really beat it.
And just like any other tourist town, if you were to take your own personal vehicle into San Antonio, the parking is outrageous.
Can I please share with them a tip that we loved?
Oh, Lord.
Okay, so if you've never been to San Antonio, SeaWorld is quite a ways away from downtown. And we wanted to go to SeaWorld. We don't do SeaWorld every time we go, but we hadn't been to SeaWorld in a few years, so we decided we wanted to go.
They also had Beer Fest.
There was Beer Fest going on. And so we looked up how long it would take. You can go by bus, but it was a very long route. So instead, we Ubered. And it was really nice. I'm sharing this tip with you, okay, because I love you. If you take an Uber, they will literally drop you off at the front gate of SeaWorld.
Yep. If you've ever been to SeaWorld before, they have the arches and the stained glass with the whales. They drop you off right there. No parking fees, nothing.
No parking fees. You don't have to walk a mile to get in. And the same thing when you're leaving. You call your Uber driver, you sit there, they pick you up. It's fantastic.
I highly recommend. Now, the only downside is all of that stuff is on the west side of town. The KOA, if you look it up, is kind of central east. So you're not close to that stuff. And it's kind of by itself anyways. So for us, the time that we went, it was about, I would say, $40, which is not...
No, because, I mean, it's very convenient and nice. And
but if you factor in how much it costs to park, the tickets and all that kind of stuff, you still come out ahead.
Our Uber driver even said that if he ever wanted to go to SeaWorld, he would pay another Uber driver to drop him off.
Exactly.
He literally said that.
So, Lana, out of 10 Texas stars.
10 Texas stars. You know we're the Lone Star, right?
Yep. What would you rate this KOA?
Ooh. I would give it a solid 8.
A solid 8?
Solid 8. Oh, side note, one thing we did not mention. While we were at SeaWorld, we were there all day, a terrible storm blew in. Like they were on a code, I don't know, purple or whatever, where they were telling everyone that they had to go into like buildings and all this kind of stuff. It was just a bad windstorm. And we kind of freaked out because we did an RV newbie mistake. We left our awning out, which can be detrimental.
I'm sure we'll do a video on RV tips, and that is going to be a big one because that was a boo-boo.
Yes, but we called the KOA, told them the situation. They were nice enough to like, all right, what site are you guys in? We told them. They drove by. They said, okay, we'll check it out. We'll call you back later. And within like 2 or 3 minutes, they called us back. And luckily for us, everything was okay.
They were willing to put it up for us, do whatever we needed them to do. Big shout out to that KOA.
That was awesome. They went above and beyond on that one.
Yep.
Don't leave your awnings out.
No, don't do that. All right, guys. Well, that'll end this video. 8 big Texas stars for that San Antonio Alamo City KOA.
Oh, jeez.
Guys, if you like that video, please subscribe. Hit that little bell notification so you get notified when new videos come out. And we'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching.